Hello, dear students. This is our chapter number 7, The Refund, written by Fritz Karinthy. So, here the chapter starts. So, Fritz Karinthy is a well known short story writer who wrote the one act play Refund in the year 1938. This is the story of a former student, Vozukov, who demands that his tuition should be refunded because he feels his education was worthless. But he loses his fight when he is tricked by the mathematics master. The play Refund is full of humor which deals with an extraordinary absurd situation. So here, as the story starts, here we came to know that a person, Vozurkov, he demands for his tuition fee because he was jobless. He didn't have any job. So what he thought to trick his school in a way to get his tuition fee back. So he was planning for the thing to get some money in any way, anyhow. So he tried to do this thing to get his refund back. So it is an extraordinarily absurd situation. Absurd means weird situation, but because we haven't heard or seen such thing in our life, so it was a very extraordinary absurd situation. Like normally sometimes we find some people around us who have a very little knowledge, so people used to taunt them to or comment them in a way that what you have done in your school if you haven't learned anything. So then someone has commented Vozurkov in the same way what he has done in school, so he must get his tuition fee back. So Vozurkov thought of it as an opportunity to get some money anyhow. So Vozurkov is a 40-year-old. He could not get any job, and wherever he goes, people tell him that he is fit for nothing, that he did not know anything. One day he meets leader and asks him about his business. One day he met a leader and he asked him about his business, what he used to do for earning. So when leader tells him about foreign exchange and Hungarian money, he could not be able to understand anything and starts asking questions about the foreign exchange. Now leader says, when Vozurkov does not know this silly thing, then what had he studied in school? He better can go to school and get his tuition fee back because he had not learnt anything in the school. Now Vozukov, who is jobless, who was already jobless, who was already penniless without any money, he does not have any finance, thought this idea as something beneficial. He thought it a very beneficial idea to get some money from somewhere. So he went to the school where he studied once, because now he was now 40 years old, so he maybe had studied a long time ago. Now Vozurkov wanted to refund of his tuition fee which were paid 18 years ago. Now 18 years ago his parent had paid fees, so he went to the school to get the money back because he was taught badly. What he thought, that he was taught badly. Now when he asked for the tuition fee from the principal felt shocked because it was a very peculiar situation. It was a very strange situation. Peculiar means strange. Now and he calls for an urgent meeting with all other staff members. Now it was such a strange situation that principal called for a urgent meeting with the staff members. Now the masters realized that Vozurkov's real intention was to fail in the exam and claim the refund. Now the teachers understood. They came to know about Vozurkov's plan. What he wanted to do, he wanted to get money from the school by giving wrong answers in the exam. So it was Vozurkov's plan. So therefore the teachers decided to outsmart the old student, because he was an old student, 18-year-old student of the school, by proving all his answers right. So what they decided, that they have to prove his answers right in any way. Now the mathematics master said that they had to be united. The mathematics teacher suggested everyone to stay united and ought to help each other, that they have to help each other in this thing, in implementing their plan. The exam was an oral one. Now the exam was an oral exam because Vozurkov refused to give a written exam. They decided that whatever answer he gives, whether it is right or wrong, they will prove him right. Now what the teacher decided, that they have to ask question in such a way that Wasserkoff gives a right answer. So in this video we will do up to here. In the next video we will do the remaining chapter. Thank you so much everyone.